Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Nittany Lions will get us started with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
See the lighter, bro?
Fans are ready for this one. The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. They'll go to the ground. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time late in the season.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The offense set for a first down play. Running back searching for a hole. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football, and Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure with every win. That makes the next game that much bigger, and they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet. If they keep on the pace they're at, they're going to be playing for a Big Ten championship.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Here's the handoff. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one.
The Nittany Lions with the 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Browning.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run, then you open it up for the passing game.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Quick toss.
Oh, you gotta kick that. Thank you. Kick that field goal.
Great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This one will be a 45-yard
4th and 2, then you can go for it.
He'll kick it from the left side. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Quick handoff. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Allen. It's complete on the right side. They made the stop, and that'll bring the 1st quarter to a close.
Hell no.
They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The give to the tailback.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Running back goes in motion. Looking to throw on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, going up top. And the pass is intercepted. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they got it at the 49.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Going to the ground. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Going to run it. It's Browning. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
To the ground with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
That's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've
Baby,
been stopping the
relax.
run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The running back has it.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time.
Gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. They go to the ground. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the field goal unit is on the field. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boise State is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Chris Peterson, this has not been a blowout today on the Smurf turf. They're up by 7 over the Sharks. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This lead in the half, you're behind. You love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some...
He wants to take the top off. He's got it down the right side. Oh, look out. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, after that last play, you can... this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And as we get deep in this first half, a first and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to throw, it's Allen. And this sophomore quarterback just put it out there a little too far.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Passes
wide open. Wide open.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Between the uprights, it's good.
Hey, man, you got to score that touchdown.
Hey. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee in this.
Right.
Started to 25. First down here for the offense. No reason to be too daring, too reckless here, so they'll take a knee and go to halftime all tied up. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to put total leathers. We are deadlocked here in the third. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you like.
Yes, thank you. Stop cheating. Nigga, hold me like a mug.
It's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process, and now once you get in the second half, who's going to get
me like a
who's
mother?
going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does.
You had to hold me. You had a good run, man. You juke me.
We're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
So they'll try to make up some of that ground on second down from the 16. The give to the back.
Thank you. They holding. They holding.
But there is a flag on the
They
field. Let's see what
holding.
that's all about. The officials off
They
the field.
holding me. Stop holding me.
Take the penalty. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He tries to take the top off.
You just let me burn you, Monday.
Makes the catch down the right.
You got 99 speed for Monday.
On that one, and the tackle is finally made.
This guy's done a lot
Come on,
of
Monday.
things early this year, throwing the
Better
football.
than
With
that.
that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Wait, you better go away tonight. Let them get no
This
touchdown.
offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. They believe they can run right here.
Exactly.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing in his pads.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's
Almost
hard
dead.
on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. He got it. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a great. kick return.
You want to hold him? I made sure he ain't get the cold call. I made sure. Yeah, how was that? Yeah, how was that? 20, whoever that is, 22. He fast. I was gonna burn 15.
Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. They'll try the run. Hold down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll keep it on the ground. He steps and powers and works his way, and they finally get him down at the 2.
Let it bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert.
Go.
Touchdown, Michigan. They take the
Go.
lead with the 6.
I seen you reading it on the outside.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position.
You needed
the
that,
offense
y'all.
takes advantage.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives him a 10-6 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. NC State has the lead right now. This team can really open up the playbook at times, but I'm not sure this game is over just yet. They're up by a field goal over Marshall. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Michigan 10, Penn State 6.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
That's what they do.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job, nice execution. First down.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Might as well stick with him.
Let's go. Stop working me. Let's go.
Defense
The
just
clan.
cradling that fumble and securing it. So the offense more than happy with the result.
Let's go.
Will decline the penalty.
Let's get the damn ball.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. 3.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Looking for a man. It's Allen. They're working that left side. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late, you can try to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
He's looking to throw it. Setting up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Wide out in motion. Looking to throw on second down. And it's picked off. That's the turnover.
That's what you didn't need. That's what you didn't need. That's what you didn't need.
We needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop.
Yeah, bro.
Best case scenario.
You on the road, so shit is a radical out this diet. It's not good. I don't like it. Don't like it. It's a good game, man. You gotta make a better throw to them.
Going back to work on offense now. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Leaves it with the running back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
Well, on offense, you've got to love the way your offensive line is playing in this game. They're getting tremendous movement up front. They're climbing in the second level and really giving these backs and ball carriers a lot of room to run all game long.
Okay.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll go to the ground. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
You gotta have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Defense was a little anxious there, got caught offside. The penalty will be declined and give him the touchdown.
Yeah. Moving too fast. Moving way too fast. Put a still down.
Quick work on that scoring drive. Just
Put a still down. He's all
what a
right.
way to finish it off with a 21-yard touchdown run.
He's all right.
Kickoff team out there getting set. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25. The kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
To throw, it's Allen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Just getting the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first down. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt it's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense will use a timeout clock as stopped with 22 seconds left. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. He's looking for a man on second down. Shoots it to the left. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the defense came into this game with a great game plan, and today they have been challenged, and they have answered that challenge. That was phenomenal coverage, reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the ball. You cannot do it any better than that.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Oh, man.
It's a one-score game lead, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays. Guys